In today's video, we are going to learn about how to convert any given AFL into a fully automated AFL. For that, you will have to have three things. The first and the most important thing that you will have to install or add as a plugin into your ME broker is our DLL. Our DLL is known as Algo DLL. We are tied up with Algo. Now, how do you get that Algo DLL? It's very simple. Go to our website. Go to Algo-trading section. Scroll down. You will find an option called setup files. Click on setup files, and here are the setup files to run API bridge. Make sure you have all the files. The third one is Algo DLL. Click on this and you will be redirected to our drive from where you can download this zip. So download this AFL DLL and unzip it. I've already done that and I'll just show you. Right now what you have to do is you have to close your ME broker. You just close your ME broker and right click on your ME broker desktop location, open file location, go to plugins and paste the DLL here in the plugins. So I've already done that. You can see that it's here Algo AFL.dll. If you do not add this DLL, then we cannot automate any AFL, right? So it will throw you an error. So first make sure that you have this AFL DLL plugged in here. Once you have this DFL plugged in here, once you have DLL plugged in here, then again restart your ME broker and say I have this basic moving average crossover AFL. Now also in an AFL it is necessary to mention buy, sell, short, cover, all the four parameters for this to work smoothly. So I'll just show you the formula. So this is the formula. So you can see that I have buy, short, cover, sell, all the parameters already defined, and I have also plotted here. Now this is the most simplest formula where EMA 10 is crossing EMA 20 and is giving me buy and a sell signal. Now once I have this formula ready here, I have to automate it. Firstly, I have to plot the signals. So how do you plot the signals? Once you put Algo DLL into your plugins, now when you go to Windows and select charts, so if you select, let us say, charts, you will find Algo folder created automatically without you doing anything. Now just open this folder, you will have this option called plot all signals. Just drag and drop plot all signals to your AFL and you can see that now the signals have been plotted. So whenever there is a sell crossover, it is showing by a red arrow. Whenever there is a buy crossover, it is showing by a green arrow. Now since it is exit and reverse, there are two arrows. That means at every trade there are two positions. One is long entry and also short exit simultaneously. Also short entry and long exit is happening simultaneously. So when a long position is squared off by a short position, when a long position is squared off, a new short position is also getting created. This is how the AFL is designed. So that is why you're seeing two arrows at each of the time. So when the arrows are getting plotted correctly, that means the AFL is working perfectly. However, in the market there are a lot of fake AFLs or there are a lot of wrong AFLs. So how do you identify the difference? Just put the AFL here and drag and drop plot all signal. If the plotting is done like this perfectly without any error, that means AFL is working perfectly. However, if while drag and drop of this plot all signal, if the AFL throws any error, that means it is not coded properly or there are errors in that particular AFL. Now you can see my formula in my edit formula. At the end you can see the plot all signal has automatically been added, right? After that, now once the plot all signal has been done, once the plotting is done, now the next thing is to generate auto trade. So I already have auto trade code also here. I can drag and drop it from here, or I can separately add auto trade code in the formula by extracting from the website. Again, we'll go back to our website. So this is our website, right? We'll just go back to the same set of files. Here, the fifth one, you have auto trade code. Now there are a lot of auto trade codes. There are different types of auto trade code that we have added here. We'll work with the most simplest form for the time being. So there are auto code templates. You can download this template. There are 5 types of templates. And we will keep adding more and more number of templates. I have already downloaded and extracted. I'll just show you here. You can see I have auto code templates here. I have all the auto code templates. I have different several types of auto code templates, but I will go with the most basic one, auto trade exposure entry exit. I'll just open it up, control A, control C, I'll copy this and I'll go back to my VPS machine where I have this AFL. I'll click on edit formula, open this up, and at the end, after the section end of plot all signals, I'll give some space and paste the auto trade code here. This is our auto trade code that I've copied, and if I click on apply, now you can see that there is no error. So if you do not have Algo DLL, it will throw you error. However, if you have Algo DLL, it will not throw you any error. And I've applied, and that's it. I'll just close. Now there is no visible difference after adding auto trade code. However, after adding auto trade code, it will start generating trace. The biggest difference between normal code and auto trade code is that after adding auto trade code, this will start generating trace. How do you check the trace? It is very simple. Go to Windows, go to log, click log, a log box will appear here, and then you have to click on the trace. Now here, whenever a buy or sell signal would come, that would be represented here in the form of a trace. I'll just show you. Let us say, I'll just check the parameters first. So you can see here all the algo parameters have automatically come. So if the parameters like this are coming, instrument name, trade intrabar, strategy tag, exposure, if these parameters are coming, that means your auto trade code has been applied successfully. Once that is being done, basically I'm telling that in exposure of 10,000 rupees, I have to buy few shares. So right now I have, let us say, sale. I would rather choose another stock, let us say maybe RBL Bank. Now what I will do is I'll just run a bar replay and check whether the traces are coming or not. So for example, I run a bar replay from say 20th August. This is a 5 minutes chart, so I'll run on 5 minutes candle, and let us say speed is 3, and I'll just simply play. So now whenever a fresh buy or sell signal would come, a trace should come. So we'll wait for the trace to come. Okay, now you can see that there is an arrow and green arrow, and because of this green arrow there are two signals that have come, long entry and short exit. The previous short has been exited and a fresh long entry has also arrived. That is why there are two arrows. Green arrow represents long entry, the blue color arrow represents short exit, right? So LE and SX. Similarly, if I keep playing and when there is a sell signal generated, so see, when there is a sell signal generated by red arrow, you can see LX long exit and short entry, a fresh short entry. So it will keep going on. So SX, LE, LX, SE, all the trades have come. That means the code is running successfully. Now I can use the same logic or the same code, and our bridge will take the trace from here and automatically execute either it on a paper trading version or on full-fledged version. You need not do any changes. How to automate and fully execute the trade, that we will see in the next video. However, in this video, our intention was to show you how any AFL, absolutely any AFL, can be converted into a fully automated AFL using our DLL and our auto trade codes.